'cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been in two places all at once. Wish that what we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this isn't a song. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name's Amanda and I'm so glad you're here. I just felt like I had to say that because I start my videos off every time like that and I feel like a robot, so I had to throw all that in there. But anyway, welcome back. Today I just finished uploading the video where I did my mom's cabinets. So I took a shower, got ready, and I'm gonna run in Walmart. I'm gonna see if they have something that I can put like her seasoning packs in, like chili seasoning, taco seasoning. She has all kinds of packs of muffins. She probably has like 30 packs of everything. Right now I have them in this huge bowl that's not even gonna fit in a cabinet. So I thought I might get a couple little things to put those in. And then I thought I would look for some kind of a spice, a holder that holds your spices, maybe like the 3-level thing where you can see what you have, because I honestly think she has so many spices and things she forgets what she has because they're pushed in the back and she can't see them. So I think that's why she's ending up with so much. That's what I'm gonna call it anyway. But I'm gonna do that. Gotta grab something for supper, and then I've got to go home and clean my house because it is terrible from where I've been at mom's. I'm telling you, if I miss one day of doing stuff to my house, it's terrible. It just piles up and it's nasty. It's so bad. So I'm gonna do that and see where this day takes us. At some point I'm gonna have to clean this car out because well, let me just show you. Not too bad, right? But I've got nasty, and then my back seat is terrible. There is trash everywhere. So at some point I'm gonna have to clean this car out. So what says your day's off to a great start? Like your check engine light coming on. And I know I need gas, but that's clearly not why that's on. But yeah, that's amazing.
Couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close.
Like I said, I had ran into Walmart to see if I could find something to set mom's spices on so she could see what she had. So I thought this would make a lot more sense for her. But they had so many cute things to organize with. They had things like for your refrigerator and cabinets and just so many different things. And it makes me want to do my whole house. They had different spice racks as far as like some would expand. But the reason I chose this one is, for one, it was the cheapest. But two, it had like the rubber on the bottom so that your spices don't slide everywhere as you're trying to get one out and you bump another one. So that's why I chose that one. And it looks so good. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like.
And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close.
Then I ended up getting her 2 small containers for like chili packs and the smaller packs like that. And then I got her a bigger one for like muffins and, you know, the bigger things. So you'll see that in just a second too.
I'm not overthinking feelings. I just need you to know that I want you close. Ooh, ooh, closer than before. Closer than before.
I thought I'd do a grocery haul for you guys since I've not done one of those in a while, and I was just gonna show you what I got before I put all this up. We're having homemade pizza tonight for supper, so I got pizza crust, I got beef to go on that, pepperoni, the sauce, and the cheese for that. I got these buffalo chicken bites. The girls like these. I heard Allison ask my mom if she had pickles yesterday, so I got her some pickles. I got dog food, dog treats, 2 things of deodorant. Got this wax scent. It smells really good. Shampoo, conditioner, Black Rifle coffee, Freedom Fuel, Talkie, Tacky, however you say it. I got this box of 18. My girls all like those. I got some 4-inch Doritos. Those just sounded good to me. I haven't had those in years. Don't know why I wanted them. I got some biscuits because I used a can the other day for chicken and dumplings, and we have tenderloin to make tenderloin biscuits for breakfast in the morning for everybody to grab and go. I got 2 strawberries. I left one at my mom's for her. I got these little dog treats for Flash. A couple of these just for quick lunches. Cinnamon rolls for lunches, just to throw in for something sweet if they want it. And I think that's it. I got my mom's organizers. You all seen those. And that is it. And this was $130. Hang on, I got the receipt somewhere. So all of this together was $131.55, so $131. And that mom stuff was, I would say, around $20. So yeah, there is that.
I was worried you blow my reputation, but I figured it's not on me. Yeah. The way you're making me shiver, your hands on myself, I keep pulling the trigger, alright. This very finger for people like them. Oh no. Well, darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. I'm like a golden crown, whirling high up in the sky. Oh, it's the way you make me feel so good right now. It's the way you make me feel so good. Oh.
On this day, I had just got done editing the video I put up for you guys with me decluttering mom's cabinets and did the voiceover, all that. Then I ran to Walmart and I got a few groceries. I got her the little things to organize with, as you've seen. But then when I got home, my house was a disaster. I hadn't done anything to my house in days because I've been at mom's most of the time going through her closet and her cabinet and all that stuff. So you know how it is when you let your own house go, because I have to do something all day long to keep my house picked up. If I don't, then it's a disaster. So you can only imagine what it looked like. And Flash was no help, as you can see. Anything he can get his little mouth on, he will get it and run with it, and you have to chase him. So he'll run through our kitchen, our dining room, and our living room in a circle. You have to have 2 people and corner him, or you're never going to catch him. Yeah, so he keeps us busy all the time. But look, when I say my floors are bad and I have to clean my floors every day, this is why. Like the dog hair, the cat hair, all of the stuff he chews up, just all the dirt, mud, because it's rained so much here, it stays terrible, and I have to do my floors every day, or at least every other day, or it gets like this. Now, behind his little crate, we don't do that but maybe once a week, but he sheds so bad. You see the dog hair here. It's crazy. I just wanted to get these floors done, and that was bugging me, and that's probably my favorite thing to do. I enjoy doing floors, and every time I'm at my mom and dad's, my dad's doing their floor. He's vacuuming, or he's mopping, or he's using their little Swiffer mop or something. So the other day when I was out there, I said, Dad, you like doing floors too, don't you? And he said, yeah, I do. And I said, well, that must be where I get it, because I enjoy doing floors. I mean, I don't really enjoy doing any of it, but if I had to choose, this would be my chore of choice. choice for sure. I enjoy doing the floors. I don't even know if Heather's even got to use the Bissell, because every time we need to do floors, I've got it out and I'm using it. Her thing is laundry. She doesn't enjoy doing laundry, but she usually keeps all the laundry done. But like I said, when she's a school teacher, so when she got off work, she would come to my mom's and she would help me too. So by the time we got home, we had supper, we had ball practice, we had homework, showers, all of those things. And our house just was so neglected. It was terrible. This is their little cat tree, and it has seen its better days, but they love this thing. And it's shading so bad. This little like tan carpet fuzz stuff comes off everywhere. But I try to keep that vacuumed up because they love this thing. Those little hammocks, they will all try to paw in one, and then it'll bend it down. And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, that's going to break one day. But they love that.
Bring out the best in me, the side of you can't see. And I don't need any other help than you standing by my side. If only for a while. I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got secrets, but I can't keep them.
I know a lot of you all don't like a dog being in a crate, but I'm telling you, he loves his crate. He doesn't want to be in it if he's hyper and wanting to play and things like that, but if he's tired, he'll go in that crate and he'll lay down, like door open. We don't have to lock him up or anything like that. He'll lay in his crate. And if one of those cats goes in his crate, he'll go in and he'll nudge them with his nose out. It is so funny. But he loves this crate. He's very territorial over it, and that's his and it's nobody else's. And he was not even liking that I had moved it on this day. That's why he went and sat in it. So when I put it back, he was definitely glad that I did.
A little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright.
Chip jumped down on him and attacked him.
Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. Yeah. Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. Yeah. I don't know anybody that could compare to you. The way you're always smiling, the way you light up a room. I couldn't live without you.
He was playing with a piece of a t-shirt that Kennedy had cut off for like a football game or something. So I was trying to edit, and I know Heather tries to chase him down with it, and we had already taken it away from him I don't know how many times. So at this point we were just like, chew on it. Of course we're not gonna let him swallow it or eat it, but he's a handful. He definitely keeps us on our toes. I'm not a dog person. I've just always been more of a cat person, but this dog has my heart. Like seriously, when we got him, he was so tiny. His ears would drag the ground. I'll insert a picture here of what he looked like when he was little, but everybody works and I'm home all day, so he's with me all day long, and I've just grown so attached to him. It's crazy how attached you can get to an animal. And I always thought it was kind of crazy how people said their animals were like family, but they truly are.
When I really come alive.
Oh, CC yawned. Oh, good kisses. You want to give it kisses? Oh, good kisses. Grady, you want to quit sucking long enough to give it kisses? Oh, kisses from everybody.
Ooh, I couldn't be without you now.
These kittens are about 6 months old now, and they will get on this blanket and suck on it. It's kind of fuzzy, and they get pieces of this blanket in their mouth and suck on it like it's their mom. It's the craziest thing to me.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about.
I know every time I clean Heather's room, I say this, but I have a lot of new subscribers, so I'll go ahead and say it again. We all get ready in here. We all hang out in here. This is just like where all the makeup is and all the hair stuff is. So everybody gets ready in here. Everybody gets dressed in here. She is up and ready and out the door for work before my kids are even up. She leaves here about 6:15. She has to be at work early. So this is where everybody comes in here and gets ready. It just catches all of the trash, the drink bottles, candy wrappers, food. I mean, we eat in here, we laugh, we hang out, watch movies, whatever. But this room catches it, and she's such a neat freak. She has to have everything in its place, and she never says a word about it. But I know it has to bug her to have all of this stuff sitting all over her room and it to be a mess all the time. So if she's not here and it's this bad, I'll come in here and I'll pick up. It's even my stuff and it's her stuff too, but she's good about putting things back where it goes and all that, and we are not so much. So it's my kids and it's my mess. I know a lot of you guys are new and don't really know the story, but Heather is my best friend. We've been best friends for a long time, and my husband and I separated, and Heather and I moved into this house together. We are best friends. I have my bedroom, she has hers, the kids each have their own bedrooms, and we split bills, and it works. I can't afford to live by myself, and she wouldn't have a lot of extra money if she lived by herself and paid everything on her own. So for right now, it works, and everybody's thriving and doing so good, so it works.
Fighter if you want, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter.
This little kitten cracks me up because I've noticed when I'm mopping or sweeping or vacuuming, it doesn't scare her a lot. The vacuum cleaner will scare the other cats, but it doesn't her. And she's always sitting there watching when I'm vacuuming or mopping. So she's always by my side. It is the cutest thing ever. But that little thing, Allison is taking home ec and they're teaching them how to sew, and I think that's awesome. So she made this little bookmark, this little felt bookmark. So I was going to tell you what that was real quick. But I also want to say thank you so much to everybody. Y'all are amazing, and y'all have left me the sweetest comments. Like, some even bring me to tears. So sweet, telling me that I'm the best daughter by helping my mom declutter and all this stuff, and I love hearing that. That's awesome. I think everybody needs to hear it sometimes. But I do want to say too that I never want to put videos like that up to have people brag on me or to toot my own horn or anything like that. My mom and dad have been so good to me. I could never repay them for all the things they've done for me growing up. They sacrificed, they did without. I know my mom wore like Walmart shoes the whole time I was growing up, and I would always be like, Mom, why don't you get Nikes, or why don't you get better shoes? And now I see it's because they were cheap, and she did that so we could have nice shoes and name brand things. Or if it was supper time and there was only one piece of something left and she thought my brother or I wanted it, she suddenly wasn't hungry anymore. And I just see all the sacrifices she made. And we wasn't rich growing up. I mean, we lived paycheck to paycheck, and they did the best they could. They worked their butt off for me and my brother to have what we have, and now they're raising another kid and they do the same for her. So I could never repay them, ever. I love them so much, and I'm doing this just because I think there's a lot of people like us that don't have any organization in our lives. And honestly, I never organized or decluttered anything. I'm sure you all can tell, but I never did. And I know there's a lot of people like me that need the motivation and they need to see it, because I can watch a video, and a lot of times I will watch a YouTube video. I'll watch JC Christine or Crazy Clean Out Mama or just different people and get some motivation. And then I'll clean and film. It just gives me ideas. It gives me the motivation. When you see somebody decluttering or cleaning, it makes you want to get up and make your own space look better. And I just want to be that for you. There were so many people on YouTube that were that for me. I used to be 200 pounds. I used to be lazy and tired, and I didn't feel good, and I didn't do anything but the bare minimum. So I have picked myself up, and I have lost some weight, and I have moved my body and took pride in the things I have. You know, God gave me that, and He trusted me with that, and He'll never trust me with anything anymore if I don't take pride and take care of what I have. I think He'll only give us what He trusts us with. You know, we raised our kids in a house that was 1,000 square feet. It was 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. And a lot of times I would look at other people and I would think, I wish I had a house like that, or I wish I had a car like that, or why can't my kids do this or that, or whatever. And I know jealousy will steal your joy, for one. And it's so easy to get caught up in looking at other people's things and thinking, I wish I had that. But I think we all can sit back and say that we are blessed no matter what we have. When I lived in that tiny little house, I was just as happy as I am now. It's just things. It's just material things. And that's one thing I'm not huge on. You may look at me and think different, but I'm not. You know, I notice a lot of YouTube videos, there's always a Stanley cup in every scene. They want you to see that they have a Stanley cup, or their nails are done and all this stuff. And I'll tell you, I own probably 3 pair of shoes, and I don't get my nails done, and I don't get my hair done. I couldn't tell you the last time I got my hair done. And I'm not big on material things. And yes, it's nice to have. And I have a nice car, and I have a nice home, but there was a time that I didn't have what I have now, and you just have to work for it, and you have to want it. You have to want it so much that you do work for it. But I'm saying all of that to say this: I'm not putting anything on here to try to make people think I'm something that I'm not. I love my parents. My parents in a split second would do for me what I'm doing for them. They're older and they're not able to do these things anymore. And I love them so much, and I just want to help them. And, you know, that's all it is. And as far as material things, you know, it's just things. They can be gone in a blink of an eye. If you think they can't, you're wrong, because I know that what God's given me, He can also take away from me. People, material things, everything. In a split second, you can have nothing. So love what you have, appreciate what you have. And, you know, that's just who I am. And there's been so many people that's messaged me and said, you're so sweet. You seem so genuine. You're not like the others. And I hope I'm never like the others. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, to each their own, but I promise I'm always going to be genuine. This is who I am. I'm the same person if I have $10,000 in the bank or if I have $5 in the bank. I'm the same person, and I'm just plain. I'm simple. I was raised plain and simple, and that's just who I am. But I will say that God has been so good to me, more than I deserve. He's blessed me with way more than I deserve, and I am just who I am. And, you know, I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys like these videos I'm throwing out. It helps me. It gives me a purpose. I'm 42 years old. I feel like sometimes I've just been a mom my whole life, my whole adult life, and there has to be something more for me. So I feel like this just gives me a purpose, and I'm loving it.
I'm just a fly to get up in your we love is charging. I can't waste my time with someone slowing me down, 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 down. So high, I'm floating, I'm shining in my prime. Start rolling over, 'cause you can't take my crown. I'll always be 10 feet off the ground. My crown.
mainly just picked up the other rooms in the house. I did do my floors, and you'll see that a little bit later. We did pick up the kitchen and cooked supper, all that stuff. I showed you a picture of the little spice bottles we ordered for my mom, and I think that's going to look so much better in her cabinet than just random bottles everywhere. So we got those from Amazon. It said 20 pieces for $17.99, and they're 7 ounces. So I'm not sure if that's going to be like 10 bottles, 10 lids, or if it's actually 20 bottles. It showed a picture of 20 bottles, but I'm not sure. It did come with labels, but she's got a Cricut, so I'm not sure which I'll use. But I'll let you know how I like those, and I'll definitely show those to you guys when we get those in.
Yeah, I know that we're not perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay.
This is Kennedy's room. She is 17. She's a senior in high school, and then she works at night. So she normally doesn't even get home till like 10, and then she's in honors and AP classes, so she has a lot of homework and studying to do, and she's taking a night class on Wednesday nights, so she's super busy. She was behind on her laundry, so I went through and I was sorting her laundry and getting that done up for her. And I know there's been so many people that said I'm terrible for cleaning my kids' room, or I'm pathetic. I mean, it's been crazy at the comments. But this is what I do to show my kids love. She was behind and I helped her, and you all don't see the times that she runs to Food City for me to get this or that, or goes and gets trash out of my car or whatever. So, you know, it's a give and take, and I love her, and this is just how I parent. So there's that.
Perfect, but I need this night for the last time. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay.
Allison's school is having a formal dance on Friday, and she picked this dress, so she wanted to show you guys the dress she was wearing Friday to her little formal dance. Watch the sun go down over the same old town. Stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. No, you're gone in the morning, but I'll be okay if you stay. If you stay.
Every time that my mind slip, I just see my past life. Having dreams in a dream, I wonder.
I was just picking up this living room and getting that cleaned up, and picking up all the little things that Flash has chewed up and left sitting here and there. And then this is what it looks like when it's clean. I didn't vacuum that rug, and I should have, because I can only imagine the dog hair that's on it. But our kitchen was a mess. We had groceries sitting there from where I didn't put everything up. I had stopped at the store again. This was the next day. We were having chili and grilled cheese on this day. It just sounded good, and that's what we made here. But I'm just going to be picking up this kitchen and getting that looking a lot better, because it was a mess. And this is usually just where everybody hangs out. You know, this is the heart of the home, and everybody's in and out getting snacks, and it stays the dirtiest by far. But I was just getting everything picked up because it just was bugging me, and I haven't given it any attention in a few days. So there was a little bit of everything sitting around here.
Of you. All my friends keep on saying that I'm better off alone. They don't know what it feels like, but I do. So you faded out while I watched it down, obsessed with myself. Wanna hit the reverse hurts and what's broken. Can we be strangers, stuck inside fresh like a morning? But what's so bad about that? So why won't you follow? Why won't you follow me home? I know I can't make you mine. Yes, I ran out of time, there's no hope for me. I fell down the bottom, so I fell down way deep. But if I can't have the real you, then let me make a 3D print of you, of you, of you, of you, of you, of you, of you. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's the time to move on, but I cannot. I shoot in the dark, so I miss my target. It's the time to move on.
I have got to go through my cabinets and clean them out. There is so many things in that cabinet down there that's just out of date. I know Mom sent cornbread home with Heather and it had mold on it. I was about to gag. I can't stand stuff like that. And then Allison had a bunch of dishes in her room and she brought them down and she was like, Mom, I can't even rake it out in the trash. It's so bad. She was like, I just can't. I can't. I said, you will. So I made her rake that out in the trash and then put that in the sink and soak it because those dishes were disgusting.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark.
Like I said, we were just having grilled cheese and chili on this night. I just used like the seasoning packs of chili and made that. So, it wasn't too hard, just kind of basic. But I do add a jar of salsa in my chili and I also add salsa into my meatloaf. So if you've never tried that, try it. It is amazing. It is game changer. It gives you your tomato, your green pepper, your onion, all that just in one bottle.
And you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your...
So which way do you cut them? This way or this way? I cut mine fours too. But some people cut theirs this way, don't they? I cut mine this way and this way. You could cut it this way and this way. You need to have triangles instead of squares. Might taste better. Those look slapping, kicking, bussin'. What is it called? I'll have to ask my bougie 11-year-old.
Kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never could it bite, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Kinda used to these battlegrounds where you flee, you don't stick around.
So at this point, I wanted to finish the house before I ate. I was almost to the end. I only had the floors to do and I was exhausted. I really didn't want to do it. I was like, maybe I'll just do it in the morning. And I was like, no, just finish it and then you're going to feel so accomplished. And it does make you feel good. When you push yourself to do something you don't feel like doing, it does make you feel good when you're done. You know, I didn't even want to get started on this day, but getting started's the hardest part with anything. I remember when I'd go to work, I would dread it so bad, but then when I would get there, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it's the dread and it's just to start. So after I got up and started moving around again, I felt so good. I was kind of in a cleaning mood again. So I got these floors done and I felt so much better about it because look at this dog hair. I mean, it's so bad. I don't understand how he sheds so bad and he still has so much hair left. But Kennedy does brush him outside, but she doesn't do it often enough, obviously. But thank you guys so much for being here. I feel like each of you are a friend. I'm getting to know some of you so much better just messaging me and asking me different questions and about this or that. And I love it. I love talking to you. If I don't get back to you right away, I will. I promise. It just takes me a while sometimes. I have a lot on my plate right now and I'm at my mom's a lot and then I'm running kids to sports and you know the routine. I'm sure all of you do. But I appreciate you being here. You mean the world to me. I love doing this. I hope with me doing this, it helps somebody. And I know there's been so many of you comment and even message me and telling me that it did give you motivation and it did make you declutter and, you know, you're doing it and you're learning too and all this stuff. And I love that. It makes me feel like I have a purpose. And I'm so glad that you guys are sending me these messages and that I'm hearing from you and knowing that I'm helping somebody because that's what I want. I want God to use me through this channel to help somebody. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. It means the world to me. And if you're not subscribed already, do that. And you can hit that notification bell and it will tell you when I upload so you don't miss anything. I try to upload 2 to 3 times a week, just depending on what's going on. But I will always keep you all in the loop. And if I'm not posting for some reason, then I'll let you know. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a blessed day. And remember, if you feel like nobody else in the world loves you, I do. And Jesus loves you too. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
Calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad woman. It's a 24-hour streak. Wasting all your thoughts just to criticize, but there are plenty more ways to think. I'm not pretending, I'm more like this, a game for the reckless. It's so extreme and I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. They calling me a mad woman, mad woman, mad woman. Calling me a mad woman, mad woman. No, I don't really care, I don't really care, yeah. 'Cause boy, it's none of your business if I'm a mad